The more you have to explain what you do, the more it will take from you. The truth is, no one knows why they do what they do, specifically those who are great at what they do. While it may seem obvious to those who watch that individual, but what that individual does, if they're truly great at it, they likely don't know what it is they do. No great artist knows what they do. None. And there are instances where you may see an athlete or an artist of any sort speak about their work. If they are asked after a play or asked after a performance what they did to get to where they were, they're just being polite. No true artist knows what it is they do. That in many ways is why they're great at it, because it hasn't been defined. It hasn't been broken down, because any attempt to explain it and any attempt to break it down is to degrade the integrity and quality and purity of what it is they do. It's beyond the mind. It's beyond any sort of categorization, any sort of standard. There's no explaining that. So when you see an individual who is apt and clear at defining what they do, it is very likely that they are not great at what they do. These are my words. Don't believe anything I'm saying. It is likely that they are not very good at it. Because if you have to define it, it's like building a house on the edge of the sea. It's going to continue to change. And those who view it, their view of it will continue to change. And the words that you use to uphold what you do will continue to change. And you will have to come down from your stairs continuously to reframe, restructure what it is you're saying to fit with the current model. Things that are true are timeless. Definitions are for dictionaries. Those who live up to the standards of words, principles, rules, definitions suffer because they're just cosmetic. They could be changed. And if you can change that and change the mood of another individual just by changing a word, then you have complete control over how they behave. If I could say yes to you to give you the freedom to do something, and then in the same breath say no, then I control your destiny. I control your fate. That's slavery. There's no freedom in that. There can be no greatness in that. Greatness knows no bounds, no limits, no definitions. Greatness is great. If there is a purpose, it is fulfilling what it has been designed to do. It's nothing beyond that. The need to define it and the need to package it and the need to have it understood is very worldly. It will take from you. It will rob you of anything that you truly enjoy and love if you have to define it, because you will spend time and energy that you will not get back fighting to explain something to an audience of people who have no idea what it is you're doing and what it takes to do what you're doing. All of that is just for social games. It is just marketing, and there isn't anything wrong with that. But if someone is truly focused on getting somewhere, the truth is that defining it and figuring out what it is pointless. Because what does it matter? If you love to do it and you enjoy doing it and you wake up and it's the thing on your mind, it doesn't even matter if it's like that. If you enjoy it, why spend time defining it? You would only do that if you felt the pressure to define it. It would only be done in order to explain to others. And that inevitably is false. Things that are true and of themselves. They don't need others to understand it. They don't need to be understood. A lion doesn't even know it's called a lion. It doesn't even care. What does it matter if it's a lion and it sleeps 8 hours a day and it eats so and so? What does it matter? It doesn't even care. It couldn't care less. And that is the goal for any true artist, for any true individual, for the human being. We've been lost in a sea of definitions and right terms and how to say this correctly and making sure you don't do this and make sure you eat this 3 times a day and make sure you bow like this. And it's gotten humans nowhere in any practical measure, nowhere. The goal has been to properly define and clearly state what you do. I don't know how somebody growing up today in this world who is coming through any educational system or even spending 5 minutes on the internet isn't plagued with that level of thinking. You ask anybody now what does they do and they sound like a robot. They're not words of their own. They are not words that come from them. They are words of others. They are puppets of the world, of whatever the status quo is making sure that they fit into that and sound exactly like the things they've heard and taught to say. It's about the thing and only the thing. It's not about worrying what people think you do. It's not about worrying to explain it to others. It's not about making sure others understand what you do. The thing is about the thing and only the thing, nothing more.